Now we're starting with our second tract, that is the dorsal white column tract. In this one, we're going to deal with the impulses from our lower limb and from our upper limb, because it is the same as we studied in our previous tract, spinothalamic tract, same originating from spinal cord, entry into the thalamus, same pressure touch. What is then the difference between the dorsal white column and that of the spinothalamic tract is basically that there's proprioception, movements taking place, which was not done in your spinothalamic tract. So, in order to understand its mechanism is basically now, and one other thing that is different here is that if the receptors they are coming from your lower limb, those are called your fasciculus gracialis. And if they are coming from our upper limb, they are called as the fasciculus cuneatus. So now let's give an example right now from the lower limb. So obviously if you want to move your leg, the receptor stimulated fasciculus gracialis, they will move, enter into your posterior horn of the spinal cord, passing through your dorsal root ganglia, enters into your gray matter of the spinal cord. On entering into the gray matter of the spinal cord, these neurons are also called as the first order neuron. From here, the first order neuron is going to desiccate, move on the other side, cross over to enter into the white matter. On entering into the white matter of the spinal cord, they are called the second order neuron. This second order neuron will then move up because it has to conduct impulse from the spinal cord to the thalamus. So it is going to force this in the upward direction, passing through medulla oblongata, your pons, your midbrain, and finally reaching your thalamus. On reaching into the thalamus, it is going to synapse with the third order neuron and then conduct the impulse to the cerebral cortex so that the decision or the command of the leg can be done on it. This is known as another tract known as the dorsal white column tract for our proprioception move.